Hi everyone. So this is my second try at re-recording this intro to the course video. Apologies for the delay. I'm sure that many of you guys can empathize with just general tech issues and losing files, and it's just so incredibly frustrating. So I've got a new screen recording app that I'm using, and hopefully this one will not have the technical issues that the other one had. So. Welcome to Nursing 301, Principles of Health Education. This is an online course. It is 6 weeks. Hopefully you guys know that. I want to give you guys a quick kind of orientation to the website. I know that you've had access to it for about a week or so, so hopefully you guys have been able to get on there and kind of play around and figure out where things are, to read through the syllabus, but I just wanted to take a moment to kind of go through it with you as I would if you were in a physical classroom setting with me. So, this should be what you see when you log in as of today. This is May 15th. This is what I call the announcements board. This is where I will try to kind of post things that are relevant for, that week, or if there's reminders or any new information. This is where I will put it, and I try to use, images and stuff to kind of catch your attention, especially if there's something coming up that's like a due date. So, for example, as hopefully all of you guys know, the required attendance, quote unquote, assignment, which is basically just kind of posting to a forum, in order to kind of establish your attendance in this course, is due tonight, which is May 15th by 11:55. Failure to do so will result from administration at Wesleyan will withdraw you from the course. It's just a really important thing to do. So be sure that you do that. If you have any issues with it, let me know. This assignment is not graded. It is just to use to establish and say, okay, you're here, you are a person, and you are taking this online course. Okay? Let me know if you have questions about that. Okay, so hopefully all of you guys have gotten a little bit familiar with the course website, but over here on the left, if you haven't noticed yet, this is where you can find your menu to jump down to the different pages that are in this course. The second tab, I call them tabs, even though they're not really. The second tab that you'll see there is the course information tab. Just to kind of give you guys a heads up, I have heard that there is an online textbook that you have access to for this course. This is news to me, so it is possible that the online textbook links and access information will either be here, or I'm guessing on the lesson materials page. We're still kind of working with IT to get that set up, so bear with me. But the things that you'll find on the course information page is a copy of the syllabus right here, right? Same thing that you would have received in that email with the digital PDF file. If you want to download that file, again, you can just click here. It should open up another page, and you can click here to download the PDF version of that course syllabus. Okay. On the right-hand side, instructor videos. So as we go through the course, I will be recording videos just like the one that you're listening to now, and be posting them. It's easier to convey information many times just recording a quick video, especially when I need you guys to see something online or reference kind of some information that's on the website. So as these get posted or as these get created, I will be posting them here so that you guys can access all of them anytime that you need. This is simply the schedule of topics, just the general flow of what we're going to be going through this summer, right, for the next 6 weeks. And the last piece of information that's on this page, or this tab of the course page, is my contact information. I have an office phone technically. I have never once used it in the 4 or 5 years that I've been here. It is actually not plugged in. It is in a box in my office, so it was not really probably going to get you anywhere. I predominantly rely on my cell phone number. This is my cell phone. You're welcome to call me or text me anytime. If you do call me, probably like a lot of you guys, I have a lot of issues with just getting a lot of spam calls. So if I don't recognize the number, I may let it go to voicemail. Please do leave me a voicemail. I'll check it and call you back. This is obviously my email address. And then if you want to schedule a time to meet with me, I know that this is an online course, but in the past, I know that there are many students that are in the area, or we can schedule a virtual meeting via, we have access to a Microsoft product that we can do a virtual meeting, but there's other ways to set it up if you want a FaceTime or just a phone call, or you want to meet in person. I live in Raleigh, so if you're local to there, we can also meet there if needed. But in order to do that, I think the easiest way is typically just to kind of click on this link, and it should take you to my booking calendar, right? So it's going to pull it up, and it'll show you the dates. Typically Monday through Wednesday are the dates that I have available. So say, for example, you wanted to schedule it on the 28th. Click on that. Oh, there it goes. Scroll down a little bit. You can pick your time, and then it will actually create, it'll send it to me and put it on my calendar. Okay? And then I'll reach out and contact you and ask, where you want to meet or how you want to meet, whether that's virtually or in person. Okay, so that's the course information tab. Next up, you have your lesson materials. This is a 6-week course. So all of your lesson materials will be in this type of format, right? It's basically just kind of an interactive set of slides that it's going to tell you what the lessons are for that week, okay? And it's going to give you, access to the learning objectives. It's going to tell you if there's any kind of activity that you need to participate in. So let's just take a look at week 1. So note here, and this will make sense in a second, activities that are listed in this blue text are graded, that's your weekly kind of class participation assignment. So anything that you see in blue on these slides will be your class participation, okay? And I'll show you that in just a second. Go to Lesson A. Lesson A, the title is Welcome and Introductions. These are your learning objectives, which I'm not going to read to you, but and then this is your required lesson activities. For some, you will have something that will be graded or submitted. For other things, you're not going to have anything. It may just be reading. So for this lesson, I'm asking you to, basically watch this course tutorial video, which you're watching now, read the syllabus, and then I need you to join the Edpuzzle class site. Edpuzzle is a website, hopefully many of you guys are familiar with it, that hosts videos where you can interject questions for students to answer as they watch videos. So what I'm asking you to do is just simply to join it. Please use your real name and your your Wesleyan email address, just so that I know who you are. If you put something in there that's, a pseudonym or, a Gmail account that doesn't have your name in it, I'm not going to know who you are, and you're not going to get credit for your work. Okay, so another example. This is Lesson B for week 1. The title is What is Health? These are the learning objectives, and then you actually have 3 Edpuzzle activities. Okay, you click on the link, and I'm not going to click on them here because it's kind of a pain to show it from the student perspective because it keeps logging me in as the professor, but it should be pretty self-explanatory. So you click on that, and then basically you're going to go through and watch the video and answer the questions. Okay, so you have 3 of those. Then for lesson C, kind of same thing, different topic, learning objectives, and then you've got your assigned reading, and then you have your 3 Edpuzzle activities. Okay, so those are your learning activities, or excuse me, your class participation activities. Not all of these will be Edpuzzle, but most of them will. There's another one. So for example, this is week 2. There is no class participation activity. I just want you to, actually I need to take that out. Sorry, that's the type of read the chapter that you've been assigned. Okay. All right, this one has an Edpuzzle. Okay, this is another example. So this is lesson A for week 2, your learning objectives. This is about the history of public health. I'm asking you to do some reading from your textbook, and then I'm asking you to, this is just a website, history of public health, and then for your class participation for that lesson, I'm asking you to click on this link. It should take you to a survey form, and then I just want you to tell me like 3 interesting, unusual things that you learned, okay, and submit that. All right, so these are all of your lesson materials. As you can see, I have gone through, everything is posted up to week 4. I'm still making some tweaks to week 5 and week 6, but hopefully we'll post those very soon, so you'll have access to those. On that note, I'm doing this course a little bit different this summer. It is a 6-week course. It is very fast. It is very intense. There's a lot of information there. things move very, very quickly. So what I have done, and I know that a lot of you guys are busy and you're adults, and I want to give you guys as much autonomy as possible to do your work at your own pace, okay? There are two kind of exceptions to that, but other than that, what I have done, and I've never done this before, is I have gone in and I have basically made all of your assignments, so your course participation assignment, and you can see right here, this is the forum that you're completing for week 1, okay? All of your course participation, which are those Edpuzzle assignments that I just showed you, all of your homework assignments, you have one for each week. You have a quiz starting next week, so all of your quizzes, and your major course assignments, which is your health educator interview assignment and your ethics case study assignment. All of them are due on the very last day of this course, June 21st by 11:59. There are two, well, if you count the forum assignment, there are 4 exceptions to this. So the first exception is this introductory forum that is due tonight by 11:55. The second exception to that is the week number 2 homework. I'm asking that to be submitted by May 26th. And the reason for that is that the week 2 homework is essentially helping you kind of get prepared and think through your health educator interview assignment, okay? So I want you to submit that earlier in this semester so that I can give you some feedback on it, so that make sure everyone's kind of headed in the right direction and is able to find someone to interview, and just kind of to make sure that you guys are all good to go going forward. The third exception is it's the week number 6 homework assignment, and it's kind of the same premise. This assignment is due by June 9th, so it's about a week earlier than the final due date, and that is because it is helping you to get set up for your ethics case study assignment. Okay, so I want to be able to give you guys feedback before you have to submit these 2 final course assignments. I will do separate videos going over these later. I don't want to bombard you guys with too much in this very first video. Okay, course evaluation, I will tell you guys more about that later. Do not worry about it. Essentially, all you have to do is submit the Wesleyan administered course evaluation survey, the one that Wesleyan, sends you every course. You're going to have to basically just show a screenshot showing that you submitted it and upload it, and then you automatically get those points. So it should be very easy, no stress assignment. Let me just say something about the quizzes real quick. Again, they don't start until next week. Okay, technically week 2. Okay, a couple things I want to point out. This just basically says what content. So for each week, starting next week, any content assigned in the week 2 lesson materials. So this would be any of the Edpuzzle assignments, any of the assigned reading that has been assigned for that week, is considered, quote, fair game to be, questioned, to have a question about that content on this, weekly exam. It consists of 15 multiple choice questions, or true false. Some are true false, so 15 multiple choice true false, no short answer, or essay questions. You have 30 minutes to complete it, so it is time. When you open the quiz, you don't get to pause it, start again. The 30-minute period starts, and you have to complete it within that 30-minute window. I put some information down here about just reminding you guys about the honor policy that all Wesleyan students are required to adhere by. And then I outlined some things about just, friendly reminder that the following things, and I list them here, are all considered to be cheating and are a violation of the honors policy. So just be aware of those, refamiliarize yourself with those if you need to. Okay, so let me go back to the assignment list. I think that's pretty much it for that. Like I said, I will do separate videos for these major course assignments and for some of the homework assignments, just so that you guys can be more familiar with them. Okay, let's see. This is the forum. Okay, so it looks like most of all of you guys have replied, which is great, wonderful, awesome. There is a resources page. Okay. Things that you will find here, a lot of Wesleyan links, things to the Practical Skills Academy, a campus map. Not all of this is relevant to online students, but some of it is. when you have to record your ethics presentation, there's some great resources here, the multimedia presentation guides. This may also be very relevant. Wesleyan offers 24/7 tech support. So if you need to contact them because you're having any kind of technical issues, you can click on that link. That'll take you to some information, the registrar's offices, the library, etc. So those are the types of things that you will find there. And I think that that is pretty much it for kind of the overview to the course. Let me know if you guys have any questions about this, or if anything is unclear, and I will be happy to answer your question as best as I can. I look forward to getting to know you guys. I'll be it virtually over the next 6 weeks, and please know that I'm here to support you should you ever need anything. Have a good day, guys.